This week Demi Moore is on GMA, and she's telling us about her life like we've never heard it before. Today, she talks to Diane about her marriages to Bruce Willis and Ashton Kutcher and how the old fears from her turbulent childhood caught her by surprise. Demi Moore has just lifted the veil, and what she revealed about Ashton Kutcher is absolutely shocking. From their fairy tale romance to the shocking secrets they kept hidden, this story uncovers the truth you never expected. What really went on behind closed doors between Hollywood's once beloved couple? And how did Moore rise from the ashes of her broken marriage to reclaim her voice and identity? Let's explore their story, a roller coaster of love, heartbreak, betrayal, and the relentless journey toward healing and self-discovery. Hollywood's golden couples often seem like they have the perfect life, glamour, fame, and a love that defies the odds. Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher once fit this ideal, appearing to be the perfect Hollywood duo. Their passionate and unconventional relationship captivated the world, with tabloids calling them Hollywood's hottest couple. But beneath the surface of red carpets and carefully curated social media posts, their story was far more intricate than the world imagined. To truly understand Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher, one must look past the glossy headlines and explore the complexities of their early years together. Their journey began in 2003 at a simple dinner party, far from the usual Hollywood scene. Demi Moore was emerging from a challenging period following her divorce from Bruce Willis, while Ashton Kutcher was basking in the limelight as television's mischievous prankster. It wasn't love at first sight, rather, an unexpected connection formed between them. Their bond grew from shared experiences, mutual ambition, and a silent understanding of the pressures that come with fame. Their chemistry was magnetic, quickly drawing the attention of the media. They were dubbed Hollywood's hottest couple, with the 15-year age gap between them becoming a hot topic of discussion. Some admired Moore for embracing a younger partner and challenging Hollywood's double standards on relationships, while skeptics believed such a relationship was doomed to fail. Yet Moore and Kutcher seemed unaffected by the criticism, presenting a united front as a couple whose love seemed unbreakable and destined for the spotlight. Their public appearances were carefully choreographed, exuding confidence and affection. From holding hands at red carpet events to sharing smiles for the cameras, they played the role of the ideal power couple. However, behind the scenes, cracks began to form. The pressures of fame, constant media attention, the relentless pursuit of perfection, and differing life stages began to strain their bond. Kutcher, still climbing the Hollywood ladder, was navigating his youthful energy, while Moore, a mother of three, was managing the complexities of balancing her career, motherhood, and love. Although they presented a picture-perfect blended family, with Kutcher stepping into a paternal role with Moore's daughters, there was an underlying tension. Publicly, they seemed to have it all, but privately, their relationship was more fragile than it appeared. Behind their public personas, cracks began to show, hinting at the struggles that would eventually be revealed. By the mid-2000s, Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher were the epitome of a modern Hollywood power couple. Their undeniable chemistry and seemingly perfect union captivated the public. But as with many relationships forged under the glare of the spotlight, the pressures began to take their toll. Tragedy struck in 2006 when Moore suffered a miscarriage. She was pregnant with a girl whom the couple had planned to name Chaplin Ray. For Moore, the loss was devastating, not just emotionally, but physically and mentally. Already a mother of three daughters, the thought of expanding her family with Kutcher filled her with hope and excitement. But the miscarriage shattered that dream, leaving Moore in emotional turmoil. In her memoir Inside Out, she revealed that she carried a deep sense of guilt, blaming herself for the loss. This burden weighed heavily on her, driving her into a dark place where coping mechanisms such as alcohol and Vicodin began to dominate her life. The toll of this tragedy created a rift in their relationship. Moore described the miscarriage as the beginning of a downward spiral. The foundation of trust, once unshakable, began to waver. At the same time, Kutcher's star was ascending rapidly. His TV show Punk'd had cemented his status as a household name, and his ventures into film, such as romantic comedies like What Happens in Vegas, showcased his growing influence. Kutcher, surrounded by younger co-stars and the ever-present limelight, was thriving professionally. For Moore, however, the transition was more challenging. Her career had slowed, and she found herself stepping back from acting to focus on her family. The imbalance between their lives became more evident as Kutcher's world revolved around glamorous sets and adoring fans, while Moore's focus shifted toward family life. This disparity fostered moments of insecurity and miscommunication. In 2009, when Kutcher began filming the racy comedy Spread, his discomfort with Moore visiting the set was palpable. He claimed that his co-star Jennifer Jason Leigh wasn't comfortable with her presence. However, Moore sensed a deeper issue, suspecting that Kutcher's avoidance had more to do with his own insecurities than his co-star's discomfort. This incident, though seemingly minor, marked a turning point, a clear representation of the erosion of trust that had begun to seep into their relationship. As Kutcher continued to pursue his career highs, Moore found herself increasingly distanced from him, isolated in her own world. What happens when careers overshadow relationships? As the relationship unraveled, Demi's struggles with substance abuse intensified. Ashton's controlling behavior, which she candidly describes in her memoir, played a significant role in her downward spiral. The pressures of maintaining a facade of perfection, combined with her internal battles, fueled her dependence on substances to numb her pain. In her memoir, Moore paints a vivid picture of emotional manipulation, illustrating how her voice was suppressed throughout her marriage. Despite her influence in Hollywood, Ashton's controlling behavior ensured that her autonomy was diminished, leaving her feeling isolated and unable to express her true self. Despite their public appearances, smiling for the cameras at events and sharing fleeting moments on social media, there was a haunting emptiness beneath the surface. Their relationship became a facade, a carefully curated image that masked the depth of their struggles. Problems we weren't equipped to handle. The decision to involve a third party not only complicated their dynamic but also set the stage for betrayal. What happens when trust is shattered? Rumors of infidelity began to surface in 2010, with reports claiming that Kutcher had been unfaithful to Moore with a 21-year-old woman named Brittany Jones. The most shocking detail? The alleged encounter reportedly took place at the couple's shared home while Moore was away filming on the East Coast. For Moore, the betrayal was a devastating blow. The thought of her husband bringing another woman into their home, a space they had built together, felt like a personal affront. She described the incident in her memoir as a real faux moment that shattered whatever trust remained between them. Could it get worse? The scandal didn't end there. Jones later claimed that she had met Kutcher while he was out bowling with Moore's daughter, Rumor Willis. This added an extra layer of discomfort to the situation, bringing Moore's family into the public scrutiny surrounding the alleged affair. The media frenzy that followed only deepened the emotional wounds for Moore, who was already grappling with feelings of inadequacy and rejection. What happens when betrayal is compounded by silence? When Moore confronted Kutcher about the allegations, his response was anything but reassuring. According to her account, Kutcher attempted to deflect blame, suggesting that the lines in their relationship had been blurred by the introduction of a third party. Moore wrote, "Ashton said that blurred the lines and to some extent justified what he'd done." For Moore, this reasoning was not only hurtful but also emblematic of the growing disconnect between them. The rumors of infidelity and Kutcher's response left Moore feeling isolated and betrayed. The foundation of their marriage, already weakened by past struggles, now seemed irreparably damaged. Publicly, Moore tried to keep up appearances, but privately, she was crumbling under the weight of the revelations. The media, meanwhile, had a field day with the scandal. Tabloid headlines dissected every detail of the alleged affair, turning Moore and Kutcher's marriage into a spectacle for public consumption. The once celebrated couple was now a target of gossip and speculation, with their every move scrutinized and analyzed. By the end of 2010, the trust that had once defined their marriage was all but gone. The cracks that had formed over the years had now become gaping fractures, and the future of their relationship hung in the balance. The devastating turning point came during the following year, solidifying the trajectory toward their eventual split. By 2011, Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher's marriage was hanging by a thread. The infidelity allegations from the previous year had already created a deep rift between the couple, but the events that unfolded during their 6th wedding anniversary would push their relationship to the breaking point. What should have been a time of celebration and reflection became a devastating turning point in their tumultuous union. That year, Kutcher attended a bachelor party for his close friend and that '70s show co-star Danny Masterson. The event, held at the Hard Rock Hotel in San Diego, quickly became infamous, not for the festivities themselves but for what allegedly happened afterward. Kutcher was accused of cheating on Moore with a 22-year-old woman named Sarah Leal. The details of the encounter, which surfaced later that year, shocked both Moore and the public. According to Leal, she met Kutcher during the party and ended up in his suite later that night. In an interview with Us Weekly, she described the evening in vivid detail, revealing that they had shared a hot tub with others before retreating to Kutcher's room. She claimed that Kutcher had kissed her and initiated the encounter, adding that he had told her he was separated from Moore at the time. Leal later explained Kutcher's reasoning for his actions. She recalled him saying, "I enjoy things like this because I'm an actor 90% of the time, and it's fake. It's nice to have moments that are real." For Moore, hearing about the betrayal and these justifications was like pouring salt on an open wound. The timing couldn't have been worse. The scandal broke on the weekend of their wedding anniversary, a fact that was not lost on Moore. In her memoir, she described feeling physically ill when she learned of the allegations. "I felt sick to my stomach," she wrote. "I knew she wasn't lying." The betrayal wasn't just an attack on their marriage, it was an attack on the very day that symbolized their commitment to each other. For Moore, the infidelity represented the final unraveling of their relationship. She had already endured so much, the miscarriage, the introduction of a third party, and the rumors of betrayal, but this incident, so public and so deeply personal, felt like a breaking point. Moore later admitted that she felt humiliated, both as a wife and as a public figure. The media frenzy surrounding the scandal only amplified her feelings of shame and isolation. As for Kutcher, he largely remained silent on the allegations. While he denied previous cheating rumors, he avoided directly addressing the Sarah Leal scandal. His silence spoke volumes, leaving the public to draw its own conclusions. Meanwhile, Moore was left to pick up the pieces of her shattered marriage and public image. The fallout from the scandal was swift and brutal. The couple, once celebrated as a modern Hollywood fairy tale, became tabloid fodder. Speculation about the state of their marriage dominated headlines, with many predicting an imminent divorce. The anniversary betrayal was more than just a marital issue, it was a stark reminder of how far their relationship had strayed from the love and trust they had once shared. The events of 2011 marked the beginning of the end for their marriage, setting the stage for their highly publicized split. By the end of the year, it was clear that the cracks had become gaping fractures, and the future of their relationship hung in the balance. By 2012, the once powerful union of Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher had crumbled into a ghostly memory of what once was. The scandals, the lies, and the emotional chaos had carved a chasm too vast to bridge. What followed was a painful and very public divorce, mirroring the intensity of their union. After 6 years of a tumultuous marriage, Moore and Kutcher announced their separation in November 2011, with their divorce finalized in 2013. For Moore, the end was not just a farewell, it was the beginning of a hauntingly personal journey. In her memoir Inside Out, published in 2019, Moore peeled back layers of her soul, revealing the struggles she faced during and after her relationship with Kutcher. With haunting clarity, she unveiled a narrative of self-discovery, exposing a life torn between the illusion of love and the harsh reality of betrayal. When she was hospitalized after a seizure during a party, fueling a media frenzy that painted her struggles as a public tragedy. For Moore, the divorce was not just a personal loss but a moment of profound self-discovery. She became the woman who reclaimed her identity, rising from the ashes of heartbreak to forge her path anew. For Kutcher, the fallout was equally intense. His career took hits, and his reputation was forever marred by the scandal. Yet, amidst the rubble of their relationship, both began to rebuild, not just professionally but personally. How did Moore use her memoir to confront her struggles? Inside Out became a portal into Moore's most vulnerable moments, a whisper of secrets and shadows that revealed her darkest hours. Yet, amidst the pain and chaos, a flicker of resilience burned brightly. Through therapy, spirituality, and an unyielding focus on her family, Moore began to unearth fragments of her former self. Her path was not one of swift healing but rather a slow, deliberate reconstruction, a mysterious unfolding of who she truly was beneath the layers of compromise and illusion. What contrast emerged between Moore and Kutcher post-divorce? Meanwhile, Ashton Kutcher appeared to dissolve into his own quiet world, quickly moving forward. Shortly after their separation, he found solace with actress Mila Kunis, his former co-star from That '70s Show. Their connection blossomed into marriage in 2015, and together they crafted a life of new beginnings. Kutcher's silence was telling, a stark contrast to Moore's candid revelations. His refusal to engage with her haunting claims created a veil of mystery, leaving the public to speculate on what lay beneath his composed facade. In contrast, Moore's openness illuminated her path, highlighting the journey of a woman who sought to reclaim her narrative. Inside Out was more than a memoir, it was a cryptic excavation of the self, a portal into the depths of human emotion and the dark recesses of a broken marriage. It sparked conversations about healing, vulnerability, and the relentless pursuit of identity. Moore, now at 62, stands as a symbol of transformation, a woman who has confronted her past with raw honesty and emerged from its shadows stronger than ever. Today, Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher continue to navigate their separate journeys, their stories still capturing attention for different reasons. Their legacy is one of resilience, controversy, and personal growth, a reminder that even in the world of glitz and glamour, love can unravel, and redemption can emerge from unexpected places. But as the dust settles, the questions linger: will Kutcher ever step out of the shadows to confront the truth? What secrets still haunt their shared history? And will Moore's journey of self-discovery continue to inspire, or will the echoes of her past forever remain a mystery? From heartache and public scrutiny to personal redemption and self-discovery, Demi Moore's journey continues to inspire. What do you think of her revelations about Ashton Kutcher? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to stay updated on more powerful stories that uncover the truth, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the conversation. See you in the next video.